Choose pizza.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is a video about FlyKnight. You're basically a pizza shop worker in a typical New York pizzeria, and what you do in this game is serve customers slices of pizza, and at the same time make sure that these flies don't eat the pizza. Pretty simple, right? Remember, the number one priority here is always the customer, so make sure you protect them. We got some extra slices of pizza here, so let's show some support to our loyal customers. Here you go. And then while I'm at it, let me take care of some of these flies in the restaurant. I'm just gonna move this out of the way and clean up the mess this customer made. Man, I love my job. Got it. You can also play as a FlyKnight in the restaurant where your life mission is to eat slices of pizza. Eventually, you want to spread your larva so your children can grow up to eat that same slice of pizza and inherit your kingdom of generational wealth. Some people might confuse this game with Cockroach Night, and those guys, let's just say, we don't invite them to the restaurant anymore, especially after what happened last time.
What did I do?
And for whatever reason, that New York pizza restaurant I worked at closed down a week later. I'm not really sure why though, I thought the food was pretty solid. So I was actually going to make a video about FlyKnight, but there were just way too many bugs. Yep, that was a good one. If we're talking about the actual FlyKnight game, instead of being a FlyKnight that lives in pizza shops and flies around piles of garbage and crap, you're more like this type of FlyKnight. This is a $5 dungeon crawler on Steam with RuneScape graphics and sound effects. In this game, an evil witch bug named Lunamoth placed a curse on all of the flies in the game and took away their wings. In my opinion, this curse is actually a good thing. We can enjoy our pizzas and not have to worry about any flies ruining everything, especially after the incident. You're a squire in the Order of the FlyKnights with the goal of killing Lunamoth and lifting the curse and getting everyone their wings back. When I first started the game, I immediately thought I was in first person, killing goblins in Lumbridge. There's a unique and almost nostalgic feeling once you see the graphics and start to hear the sound effects. This is a slow-paced dungeon crawler similar to Kingsfield from back in the day, and more recently a game called Lunacid, which I recommend on PC. Something you would never believe is that this game was made by one person in Unreal Engine 4. The developer, Wababoy, is from Spain, with a few indie projects under his belt on itch.io. He's working on another game called Sorceress that has a Kickstarter and is currently in progress. As you progress in FlyKnight, you get access to some pretty cool weapons and armor in the game, plus a stash where you can keep the extra stuff that's not cool. Some of the bugs can jump super high or do flying karate kicks. There is the piranha plants for Mario, and there's a few boss fights in the game too. What's interesting is that you can target body parts and chop them off. After I shot this guy's head off, I'm not really sure how he managed to still aim and shoot arrows at me. There's also a bit of exploration, platforming, and some hidden loot to uncover. One of the best parts about this game is the fishing. Most of the fish are fruits that can give you status buffs, and there's even a fish you can catch later that you can use as a weapon. What I think is missing from this game is a simple RPG mechanic like stats. Even if it were something simple like leveling up to add points to strength, vitality, defense, and endurance, this would have gone a long way in incentivizing combat and developing your own individual build. Because after a while, I realized that you don't actually have to fight anyone, and you can just sprint to treasure chests and the next bonfire to restore health, or just go to the next boss fight. If you have a few hours to spare, FlyKnight is actually pretty fun and also has a co-op mode after you reach the first bonfire about 10 minutes into the game. Some other features coming in the future might be a new game plus and possibly randomized enemy placements, which might add a little bit of replay value to an already short game. With 3 stars being a near perfect game and 1 star being a pretty bad game, overall I would give this a solid 2 out of 3 stars.